And the Carolina pick near the 18. And they're going to start this drive past the 30. Newton on first down. They'll set up the screen for Stewart.
What the?
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
You ain't nice. You should have been down a long time ago.
And it'll be second and about a yard. Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. To throw on second down is Newton. Well, this is a catch by Ted Ginn. It's a gain of 11 yards that time. Advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
When we look at this unit like we are now, Greg Olsen has become such a reliable target in this league.
Loves to be considered the #1 option in the passing game in the offense he plays, and he lives up to it. Knows the defense is set for him, knows how to beat them.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to...
Ain't no damn warning shot. That shit's fucking gay.
And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
You dick weasel!
Complete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on.
Oh my fucking god. It's gonna be one of them type of parties. Nigga, you got... Oh my god. You... Oh...
It's tied for 8th most all time, but my question is this. Such a crushing Super Bowl loss in the offseason. Does that set you back big time, or does that fuel and feed you momentum-wise going forward?
It should fuel and feed you momentum-wise going forward, partner. That's exactly how it's supposed to react, and that's what you'll see in the Falcons locker room in the entire offseason. They'll talk about finishing, unfinished business, things of that nature. But we have seen where teams have not recovered from it. Remember the Rams? They got to a Super Bowl, got beat by the Patriots, didn't get back there again. The Broncos in 2013, #1 offense, #1 scoring offense. They didn't get back in 2014, but they did in 2015, so you can recover from it.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
Not only do you continue the drive...
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Fozzie Whitaker, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive.
Downfield and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Freeman. Coleman now. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And the offense there,
couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Here's Ryan. And the defense...
Come on!
It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And the return comes to right at the 44-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now Stewart on first down. Down to about the 22 here. And the numbers down a bit from their Super Bowl year this season for Jonathan Stewart. Did have some injuries. He finished with 824 yards. 9 touchdowns, though. Good in that department.
When it's around the goal line, he's a terrific runner because he knows how to get there, and he can run through contact, run through trash, as we like to say. That's part of the reason he accumulates the injuries that he does, because he runs inside a lot and takes on those linebackers. But they're going to work on Jonathan Stewart in the offseason, get him healthy, and have him back ready to go for next season.
They come up in an offset eye. This is Stewart again. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Ted Ginn from 17 yards out. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Do what? What'd you say?
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
He won't talk shit. Go ahead. Keep your mic on.
7 yards deep.
You know, to be honest with you, I ain't give a damn what it was. It ain't you, it's me.
23-yard line.
But I'm going to tell you, no excuses made.
Back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They come out here in the eye. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. They come up in an offset eye. Shipped together here from the D-line. They will run again with Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Here's Coleman. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it, and his guys are going to take over at the 30.
Look at this shit.
And the Panthers coming out now. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Yeah, it ain't you. Because if I'd have covered up the ball, I don't give a damn how hard you hit me. It wasn't a fumble.
They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They go play action here on first down.
Look at this nigga. He didn't even die for the fucking ball. Now I know it's you. I know it ain't you. Look at that. Come on, man. You ever shot that nigga by a fucking country mile? Nah, when I know it's not you, homie.
On second down, they run with Stewart. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Like, gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people and see him. He gets lost, but this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2.
I know. It's your brother. I'll call him back in a minute.
But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can
whatever, nigga.
That's only going to help you.
He's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Stewart is
all I know is you better not throw one more goddamn pass. You better run it.
2nd and 10. Newton again. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
I told him. Man, I think you gonna throw in the end zone. But act like you know. Talk too much shit, buddy. Only be up 2. What?
A big time drop.
What?
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
Look at this shit, and the nigga was right there. I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. Go cut the mic off. Why?
Hand it off for a second. You just had a question to ask you real quick.
What?
Alright, you can go.
Nah. I'm listening.
Yeah, he's listening.
I'm listening.
Gano for the extra point.
Do I gotta wear jeans with brown shoes?
Jeans and brown shoes?
Yeah. Jeans and brown dress shoes. Kick the ball, man.
And it is now
That's what I said. Yeah, I don't know, homie. Dress shoes and jeans ain't really was. Nah. Yeah, that don't go together. That's like 2 dicks and 1 bitch. That don't mix. Alright. You gonna catch it? Oh, good catch.
This fielded at the 2.
Alright, boy, get some fight in here. Alright, I'm back.
To the 27-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And the turnover last time.
Why?
That's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
He just said jeans and dress shoes. That shit don't go. What am I supposed to do? Make I'm not playing that shit. So, what then?
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Well, come back and change it. Let's go. I ain't getting this goddamn end zone playing with this guy.
54 yards.
I mean, shit, I need my money. I say, shit, I need my money. I ain't trying to spend no money on some damn disastrous shit that's going to be a waste of money about 2 or 3 years down the line. Alright, what was you saying? What was you saying? I ain't hear nothing you saying, man. No bullshit. I ain't hear nothing you saying.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down.
Let's go. He talking about something, huh? All this and that now. I don't want to hear that shit.
opens things up for other
Get him woke the beast up now. Let me get that touchdown. Let me get that touchdown. Let's go. Walk him down with him.
Mohamed Sanu stepped up and had his best year as a pro. Austin Hooper, as a young tight end, really developed down the stretch. And Taylor Gabriel, who had come over as a free agent from Cleveland, he really flourished. Actually led the team in touchdown catches. But there's only one Julio Jones, and you want to get the ball to him as much as possible.
To throw for it is Ryan. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion.
Let's go. Let's walk him down.
And that cuts the lead a bit further. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback.
All we need is 2 more. All right, defense. We need a turnover. His offense ain't got nothing but that one-trick pony.
Pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays.
They ain't going nowhere with that fluke.
Turn into a play action and throw one deep.
He better not throw one deep. Run that shit down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting.
Well, this is taken in.
That nigga stood right there for the pick. Come on. Nigga, do not do that again. I'm telling you. Oh, boy, you got some of the luckiest shit in the world, Craig.
Sometimes he just takes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat it.
Let's go.
He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. 5 yards left for the offense. It's second down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
He ain't talking about nothing. He ain't talking about nothing.
So we've got a 2nd and 5. To the air again, Newton. They'll set up the screen for Stewart.
Look at that bullshit. Nigga, we right there.
So the screen good for
He'll keep getting by with all that bullshit. I see you ain't back on the airway. That bullshit. Boy, you got a lot of flukery.
But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
You better not throw that goddamn ball. That's what I thought. Sit his ass down.
43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Too long for a field goal. Too short to punt that in between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Motherfucker.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a first down throw for Newton. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. Benjamin bounced back from an ACL injury in 2015 to really good health in 2016 and had a 100-plus yard game early in the season, so it looked like he was all the way back. But Brandon, the rest of the year,
hell no.
That is hard to believe. He had a stretch late in the season. He went 18 yards, 11 yards, 20 yards. That's just not what you expect from him and the Panthers.
Not at all. I don't think it's all his fault, but they're going to be looking for another breakout season from him next year.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They'll come out in the pistol. Newton gives off to Stewart. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends. They can take their toll on a defense. As the game goes along,
you better take them goddamn 3 points. That's about all I can tell you. I don't trust you, so you might try some fucking buffoonery.
4th down, and here's Graham.
We got your number, homie.
And Gano's kick is right through.
24-8, let's go.
And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
Oh, man. Let's get it.
3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board.
Hell, that nigga shouldn't have had 3. All them picks I dropped.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
Let's run this shit down his throat, boy. He can't stop my run game.
They want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Out of the Wildcat, this is Freeman. Coleman. Oh, he's got a little danger.
Didn't I tell you I was going to run it down your throat?
40.
I told you I was going to run it down your goddamn throat. I told you I was. You ain't listen.
Falcons.
You ain't listen.
Kevin Coleman in the final seconds of the first half. And the
Let's go.
Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Terrific.
No, I didn't. Because I ain't letting you throw down the field, nigga. That's the only way you getting down there. You ain't busting no run like I just did. 75 yards. Are you serious? Come on, man. You playing yourself. You woke the beast up. Thank you. I like it when a nigga talk shit to me. Keep the mic on. They don't need to get quiet. I can talk and kick your ass. Not for long, like the NFL stand for, my nigga. You gonna get stopped. Let's go.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, come on, nigga. That's all right. We'll make it up. We ain't worried about it.
Split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job.
Woo, you a lucky man.
There that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like
Yeah, pretty much. We ain't worried about him, though. He ain't talking about nothing.
Approaching, going after it. Also may say
Look at him, timeout already. What you really in timeout for, nigga? Hey, you thought you saw something?
hurt them later.
Oh, you ain't got nothing out there. Don't throw no pick. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before the break. Newton. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Nope.
And that is incomplete. So we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Oh, yeah.
Script is a good one for them. This is Coleman. And he'll push his
Damn good script. Let's go, man.
It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to Coleman. They find some open field here. And he'll be
That's how you do that.
That one good for 14 yards.
Let's go.
And they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down.
Oh, yeah, I thought we won't.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting to run. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he's going to fight his way.
Look at that, boy. Find them holes.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Cuts it out to the sideline.
Ooh, we starting on him. 10 rushes, 139. Let's go. Let's go. Stop playing with the boy out there.
In that situation, they're lined up for a running play. It's only 3rd and 2. Some element of the pass, but that was really well blocked.
Probably call those gravy plays, right, for the offensive coordinator?
Yeah, that was a gravy play. That's what we call that. That's great. Y'all called it right.
Then you look up, you got a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, they did. They got a lot more than that, indeed. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by K1 Short.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And getting a look at the Wildcat here.
Here we go.
Now a former New Mexico Lobo. It's Jarrell Presley. And brought down.
He got the rookie dancing on his ass. Oh, shit. That shit funny. That shit goddamn hilarious.
And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throw.
And he is into the
Let's go.
For a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always have to
Oh, come on. Thank you. Thank you. Stupid.
But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
This guy talk cash shit. He ain't saying shit now.
As they come to the line to go for 2.
Let's go.
It's Coleman here. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get it.
That's all right. We're only down 4 points. Let's go, defense.
After the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
That nigga ain't going nowhere.
At the 28-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Newton on 1st down. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is not with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
It's complete right side to Benjamin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
They run here with Stewart.
Yo, you can't run the Wildcat like I do, so cut it out. Stop it. You're playing yourself.
In front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package.
No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock
going. Ain't helping him.
Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Here's Newton. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the stop here will come.
Get him out.
8-yard line. And now what they want to see here, he's still down on the field. Obviously such an important part of their passing game, and the training staff, they're going to have to attend to it. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, Newton. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. And he gets it.
God damn it. Boy, you get some fluky ass shit.
It's a gain of 5 on the play. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They come up in an offset eye. Back to the ground now with Stewart.
I knew that's where you was going.
30 down to the 29-yard line. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. It's a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Oh, come on!
The intended receiver is Corey Brown, and it's fourth down.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding third.
Better take them 3 points.
First down sticks and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Newton takes it himself. 2 yards on that play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Cam Newton is one of the most athletic, most unique quarterbacks we've ever seen. And his athleticism doesn't just show up when he's flipping over guys. It shows up even on plays as simple as quarterback sneaks.
After the run, Newton going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Back to the air, Newton on second down. Now they go screen, it's complete. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up third down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
3rd and long. It's Newton. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught.
How is this nigga getting wide open?
Before he reaches the 4-yard line.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. For Carolina eating some clock on the ground there, and part of why they were the NFC champs last year, number 2 as a team in the running game.
I didn't call a timeout. See, your ass glitching because I ain't calling no fucking timeout. Man, between seconds and the timeout get called. I didn't either, and they called the timeout. You see that, right? I had 3.
The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They come up in an offset eye. Again, it's Stewart on 2nd and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding. Chew up some clock. If they can get it in, that might be enough to get them home. And if not, the clock is definitely their friend.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Now the Panthers get set, 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to account for Cam Newton on this play.
They come out here in the eye. Trying to punch it in, Stewart. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Stewart, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. You can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Touchdown, kick it away. He's fielded at the 2.
I'm good.
Here comes the Falcons now as they get set to take over here. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
The defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Carolina territory. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. Fuller brings it in over the middle. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And quickly, they get to the line. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now on the gun. And he gets it. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part one of the equation done. Now they need to convert and then get that onside kick.
Get up! 12!
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Newton's going to throw it. Incomplete. You really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect better.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Now Newton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And now a first down following that long gain.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and got the escorts in front, meaning the offensive.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Cam looking to throw, and they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
One last shot for Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And this is
Whoa!
That should do it. Picked off by Trey Boston. And that will write a finish to this ball game. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
Yo, he said you said he could play his game?